Right, look. The screen is big enough that you can still appear. Okay. I think they get the point for anyone who's coming in.
Wrist.
Point is, you could still use Restream. I just had to make the screen big enough to fit 2 people.
Oh yeah, you notice anything good about Godzilla?
The shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave Godzilla shoes.
That's cursed.
It's amazing though, it's hilarious.
Dan Sled. What? Dan Sissid?
I don't know why that's my nickname. I don't know how I got it. Just is. Deal with it.
That is a very weird name. And you got the Joker skin.
My thing's DJM 2010-16. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
I don't know who gave me the nickname Dan Sid.
Is that also for your PS nickname?
Yeah.
Because I know it's for that.
It's just for Fortnite.
I know it's for that. But apparently your freaking Switch thing is not. Maybe it was your freaking siblings. Maybe they freaking named your thing random. Because it says Dan and then Sis, then D. So maybe it was your freaking sister.
A couple of my friends said they were trying to give me nicknames. One of my nicknames is Ginger Tree.
Okay.
Or formerly known as Tree from Lorax.
Interesting.
One of those homunculus trees or whatever.
Truffula. They're called truffula trees.
Of course you know that.
And then the Onceler used the truffula trees to make the Thneats. What?
Look at you being a nerd about knowing everything about Lorax.
Because I've seen the movie a decent few times, and I'm really good when it comes to certain details. You gotta be, especially if I'm doing a whole YouTube channel with over 2,000 ideas saved. I'm not joking. I've literally just, as of yesterday, saved 2,000 on my dock. Alright. I'm debating whether or not to do Battle Royale or one of the mini games or creative mode. I still have a lot of work to do on creative, but I'm playing other games and working on projects, so that's not exactly an option right now. What are you doing?
Wait. This... Nope, wrong arm.
Okay.
Hell. What?
No! Especially not on YouTube. Well, what is wrong with you? That is evil.
Look, that's that's what it looks like.
Yes, but I'm holding up my finger. It's acknowledging the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
But it doesn't automatically show your finger. It doesn't show that. It just shows, like, it cuts off your wrist.
Only in some pictures if you don't zoom in. Because, look.
Yeah, but who's zooming in?
See? Look. On my homepage right here, it shows my finger.
Yeah, but if it's circle, it cuts off this bit and looks like...
That's just your mind going where it shouldn't go. Yeah, I'm debating what to do here. I'm thinking I want to do the toy box thing.
Kind of like how the Miku's hat, that reminded me of Nazis.
You're just a very weird and evil person.
No. Hitler was a very smart man.
No!
Yeah, he was. He was a very smart, intelligent man.
How?
A bad person.
He killed innocent people and subjugated them.
Yeah, but that doesn't automatically mean you're an idiot.
Nobody said anything about an idiot. I said that he was evil. Yeah, everyone knows that he is evil.
Smart and evil.
How is he smart?
He was one of the most intelligent government people in Germany. He was by
slaughtering and subjugating people. He was smart.
Yeah, but he was still smart even if he was a bad person.
Fine, I guess, but... I mean,
Dr. Doofenshmirtz he's a bad
Yes, but he's a fictional freaking character.
So?
Oh, I meant to make this private. I didn't want...
You can be a terrible person and still be intelligent.
I did not want 1,000 people in this room. Oh, speaking of Hitler, Where is it?
If you have a what if about Hitler, I'm gonna laugh.
This is my list right now, and unfortunately, I have to do up to the Doc Ock project because I got rid of the Cybermen one, which means I'm gonna have to do all the way to the John F. Kennedy, and then on to Frieza turning good for my next list to remain 5-6 stories ahead. Even like, 6. My goal is to always be 5 stories ahead, but usually it's like 6 or 7 that I'm comfortable with. And to answer your question, the list after that is right here, and the very last one is what if Hitler lived.
Ha! We already have video games based off.
So after those 4 stories after the Doc Ock one, I have to do this one right here. What if Merle spared Gargiulio? And then what if Frieza turned good is my last, like, over 3-year-old project that I have saved. And then it's going to be all new stuff. So once I get here onto this part of the second, or not second list, but the next list that I have for the next 10 stories, then I'll be like 6+ stories ahead and I can go back to gaming and relaxing. But canceling the Cybermen and John and Daniel projects kind of put me in a more work mode. It's taught me to work harder and better on my stories. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And as for the Hitler, I don't have just one story about him. It's not that I like the dude, because the dude was evil. But it's like the Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy ones. It's interesting to look at hypothetical scenarios about real life, too. I'm not just into fiction. I'm into real life what ifs, too.
Fun little interesting fact. Do you know Germany almost was the people who finished the atomic bombs?
Okay.
Yeah. Picture of Germany drop the atomic bombs on America. Completely different. Completely interesting thing.
Okay, I want to switch it so I can try and make it private. How do you change this? Privacy and... Oh. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it said private if it was on public. Just don't know why you said it then.
Yeah, but Hitler, terrible person.
What is the Zapatron?
Oh, yeah, that was a leaked weapon, like...
Oh, that's Fortnite OG. Bullcrap. If it's not involved in the actual Battle Royal, I don't care about it.
Why?
Because...
OG's technically...
Didn't I tell you about what happened in November? How they ruined Fortnite with that crappy Chapter 2 OG crap?
It wasn't terrible.
It was the worst year and month of Fortnite existence ever.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't play for the entire month of November.
A lot of people liked it.
But I told you how I felt about that.
It was a good season. Just need to lighten up.
I can't lighten up about something like that. And allow me to tell you why. Fortnite OG, I'm perfectly okay with that. If they want to make a separate game mode like the Save the World. I actually played Save the World and it was really cool. Except some parts really kind of made me angry. But I beat Save the World and then I just stopped playing it. And then I saw Fortnite OG. My problem with it is they don't bring back any of the skins from back whenever those seasons and that chapter was there. None whatsoever. Absolutely none.
Yeah, because those were Battle Pass skins.
But they've brought Battle Pass skins into the item shop. They've just changed it and made it different.
Yeah.
So they could have done that, but they didn't. Number 2.
They did.
They decided to put Fortnite OG's game mode into the actual Battle Royal for a month. Like, us Battle Royal people, okay, if you want to put a few items back from there, that I understand. But don't merge the game modes like that. Fortnite OG is its own thing. So you should keep it its own thing. And they didn't. So, because of those reasons, I hated Fortnite OG for the entire month of November for 2024. Worst month in year Fortnite existence.
Just lighten up. It wasn't that bad.
Well, it's over now, so I don't care. But yeah, I played with that kid Zachariah.
Mhm.
He wanted to play Fortnite with me, and he got me. Um, he wanted to play this toy box, and I've played it before. Back whenever I wanted to earn more XP and did all that other bullcrap.
Mhm.
Now I just play the game, honestly. Except the small quests. Yes, small quests. Because I know you're on about that.
I have all of them done. Every single one. Grinded it out. Spent 10 hours straight.
I'd expect that from you.
I spent
Anyway, main point is I got back into playing this toy box because it's interesting because it has all the weapons. My only question is, you know how I made like the vending machines and everything?
Mhm.
Because the chest took up too much space and it got rid of weapons.
Mhm.
Here's my question. How did he get the stuff to stay on these walls? Because
They go
I don't
into-
know what these even are. I don't know how you could find these in the Creative Hub.
They don't do it. They don't do it in creative. They do it in a completely separate editing program.
So it's
and
not
then
like
put
a
it in Fortnite.
so it's not like creators who make their own creative maps. This was completely done by Epic Games.
No, they just that's what a lot of creative maps are. They're done in editing software, and then they ask.
So it must be
Fortnite to
like
put it in the game.
okay, so it must be like PC done crap. Because it's usually
Computer too.
that's what I'm saying. PC.
No,
PC is a computer, dude.
no. PC is a thing that you connect to a computer.
Tomato, tomato. Same difference.
Not really. No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Just go with it.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna select my weapons and stop standing here like an imbecile.
Yeah, that would be.
You know what annoys me?
Hmm.
Even if you go into the secret room here with the consumables and more, this dude did not put any damage traps. And
Yeah, they're OP.
he put flame traps back here, but that's it. That's the literal only thing that he put.
So
That's a betrayal right there.
how's it a betrayal?
Because trap masters like me deserve to use what makes us OP.
Traps are too OP.
Exactly. Why is there two of them?
Double pump.
No, it's literally just one shotgun. See? So why is there two of them? It makes it look like a duo pump shotgun. Wouldn't you expect the picture to make it like a duo pump shotgun? Can you imagine if they made a dual wield shotgun? Dual wield pistols are one thing, but dual wield shotgun, oh my god, you're asking to literally destroy someone. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking here and get my weapons because that's probably a good idea. I don't even know if you're still up here.
Oh, yeah.
Probably take a minute for us to grab the few things we want and then come back up, however long we want to be in this room.
I can sit somewhere. Oh, I can.
Icy grappler, unstable bow. I feel like half of these weapons are not in the actual like creative hub. Thunderbolts. Let me see. Spire jump boots. What else do I want here? By the way, is anyone who's joining, welcome to the stream. I don't think anyone's truly joined just yet. I did remind the folks about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So I think we'll definitely get some people here pretty soon. I'm just looking for a final weapon, and then I'm going to go grab those flame traps. Well, thanks for telling me what you're doing. I'm going to grab you. He blocks the most random things. I feel like this is out of a Kingdom Hearts game or something. The music feels like it's out of feels like the music has been like integrated from a Kingdom Hearts game. What are you watching?
Hold on.
Here they are. There's the traps.
2:30. Quit right now. Go, go, go,
Why?
go. Hurry up.
What's the live event for?
Hurry up.
If the freaking Fortnite season isn't until
Hurry up.
Jesus! Let me finish talking. If the live event or the
It's a mini live event to continue the story. Hurry up.
oh my god, we just got in here.
Well, hurry up.
The live events are supposed to be till the day of the new season.
Yeah, but you still have mini live events throughout the season.
Does it really matter?
Yes.
Oh my god.
For story purposes and for my intelligence, I need to keep going.
Oh my god. I tried getting into the story, but only when it's actually interesting do I care about the little things.
Go, go,
You realize that it basically confirms everything is canon in one universe. How confusing that is.
Yeah,
And you still want to get invested in the story.
I am invested. Now hurry up.
I am hurried. Jesus.
Press the stupid button.
I did press the stupid button.
Hurry up and press the stupid button quicker.
Ah. Tell that to the game. Ah. Jesus. Hey, I don't want to look like a freaking gangster. Yes, people who wear it like this or like that are freaking gangsters.
The side just means you're weird. No, I've never seen a gangster with their hat like that.
Will you stop it?
That just looks stupid.
Yeah, I've never seen someone wear a freaking hoodie in the house. Actually, wait, I wear a hoodie in the house.
Yeah. You want to talk about this?
I was just trying to come up with a snarky comment.
Yeah, well, you failed. You failed.
Well, boo-hoo. Do you want a cookie?
If we miss it, I will hit you.
You said it was at 3:30.
Yeah, well, apparently it's at 2:30 or something. So we're just gonna speed run this.
Yeah, okay. If the live event's already there, then we've missed it.
Well, we're gonna speed through it, and it should.
How are we going to speed through what's already happening? See, look, not a single thing is happening besides that purple light.
We need to get to that purple light.
Fine. This better be Godzilla or something. If it's lame,
Godzilla's already here.
I have been in Fortnite since the start, and I've been through almost every live event. And let me tell you this right now. If I'm jumping in to a stupid live event for no purpose, I will personally put you in a creative map and put you in an infinite kill loop.
Okay, and I'm invested.
Yeah, well, you better be investing me for the right reason, too.
No.
Good grief. This better be freaking, like, good. A purple light's just a portal! This is not special!
Go to the left. See the timer.
What timer?
What do you mean, what timer?
I ain't seeing no timer.
Oh, it's in 45 minutes. Whoops.
Bro! Get out of the game. We're going back to that toy box. I told you it was at 3:30, and you're the idiot who said it was at 3:30 first, so I should personally put you in an infinite kill loop.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
It's fine.
You interrupted what was about to be an epic match of phenomenal proportions.
Hold, I'm setting a timer for 40 minutes.
Good for you. You want a cookie?
Yes.
Well, too bad. You don't get a cookie.
Then why did you offer a cookie?
Because I wanted to see your reaction when I told you, forget about it.
No, we're still doing this. We just have a 40-minute timer.
That's good for you.
And when that happens, instantly quitting the game. I don't care if we're in the middle of a fight. I don't care if I'm losing or winning. anything, I'm out.
You realize that if you lose, if you leave and you've gotten less kills than me or you're lower health than me, you obviously forfeit the match.
So
That
I
means you
need to get this live event.
that there is no need.
I will lose this. I'll get cancer. I have no care in the world.
If it's not Dragon Ball or freaking like huge event like that, I don't care.
Wow.
Or if it's not cool. Well, if it's not Godzilla, if it's not cool, I don't care about the live event. So if we go in that live event and it's not cool, then
It's your fault.
how's it going to be my fault?
Because I can't blame myself, obviously.
Yes, you can.
No.
Because you're the idiot who wants to get in the live event in the freaking first place.
No.
I didn't ask to go in the live event.
Well, too bad you're doing it.
You hurt my brain.
Too bad.
Ugh.
I forced my friend to go on a date. He hated it.
What's that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I made him pay for the date, too. It was hilarious.
What? There's no sense to your madness.
What? It was hilarious to just see him text me saying, like, get me out of here. I don't want to talk to this woman. It's hilarious.
Well, good for you. You want a cookie? I'm just going to keep asking that question forever. I'm never going to grow tired of it.
Why?
Because it's funny to see your reaction when I say, screw your cookie.
Why?
You make me hurt my throat doing that.
Why?
Shut up!
No.
Oh, now you say something besides why.
Why?
You hurt my brain.
Why?
Because you're very, very weird and very, should I say dumb person?
Why?
You're asking the wrong questions.
Why?
You know what? I'm gonna enjoy killing you way more than I should.
Why?
Are you done yet?
Why?
Are you done yet?
Why?
Okay, you know what? Screw you. I'm just gonna go down to the map.
Why?
Because I feel like it.
Why?
That's what you sound like.
It sounded like a retarded scream.
Yeah, well, you made it like that. I'm okay. Time to fortify the frick out of this build. Because that's how awesome I am.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
What's that? That's what your thing sounded like. Sounded like a retarded game noise. Right? By the way, welcome to anyone who's joining the stream. I don't know if anyone's joined the stream yet, but hey, welcome to anyone who is. La-dee-da-dee-dum, la-dee-da-dee-dum.
It's much easier to build on the PS5.
Good for you? You want a cookie? I'm never going to grow tired of asking that question.
Why?
Because it's funny.
There's other foods.
Okay, do you want a freaking hash brown?
No.
Well,
I'll take a tater tot.
they're almost the exact same thing.
No.
What do you mean, no? They're both potatoes.
They have different names.
They have different names, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be respectful. There's people that classify themselves as a carrot. Gotta be careful, Mickey.
Oh my god, we're not doing this! We're not doing that freaking stupid identify as an alligator bullcrap.
I'm a toaster, not an alligator. How dare you assume that?
I don't care. Do you think I care?
You're supposed to care.
Don't care. Wait, we're not fighting yet.
Why?
Because I'm letting the people know on Discord and on YouTube that the stream is on, so we get an audience in here. So can you, like, hold off any, like, potential killing for a second?
Why?
I just explained to you the freaking reason!
Why?
Somebody needs to get punched.
Why?
Because you are giving me a very good reason to. Do you mind? I worked hard fortifying this base.
Why?
Because I need it to be able to escape being slaughtered.
Why?
I'm done answering stupid questions. Dude! Okay, now I get a free hit.
Why?
Because you just hit me!
Why?
I don't know, you tell me. Bro, can you knock it off?
Why?
I should get like 10 free hits for all that damage you're doing.
I hit you once, you're fine.
You're destroying my private property. Will you knock it off?
No.
If you end up hitting me again, you're gonna let me get a free kill.
Oh, wait.
Builds reset.
Yay!
What do you mean, yay?
Are they gonna reset?
No. These ones don't really reset. So, good luck with that. Can you knock it off for 2 seconds?
Why?
Because I'm not done yet.
Why?
Okay, now I'm done. Now we can fight. You just hit me again. You didn't let me get a free hit. Let me get the free hit, and then we can get to an actual battle. There.
What? I did how much damage and you did 100.
And get your freaking foot away from me. I think I'm dying.
We're all dying slowly.
Duh.
Counting birthdays.
Oh, ski mama.
Counting birthdays is counting how many years you have to live.
Oh, and brain cells for you that you don't possess? Hey, wait, Duska. Let's talk about our feelings.
Why? That's gay.
What do you mean? Bro, what do you mean?
Seems all very unnecessary.
No, it ain't. It's called precaution.
Yeah, well, your precaution seems decently stupid.
Well, you're decently stupid, but you don't see me saying anything. Mommy! Mushki! Manana, 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 manana. You Fruit Loop?
What? This is the most stupidest insult I've ever heard.
Crap, I forgot we got bots over there.
A Pop-Tart?
I said bots! Bots are on the toy box map.
I know.
Well, then don't say that I said something stupid.
Because you did.
No, I didn't. Try that again. I dare you. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Ow!
Miss,
The Switch screen's so tiny.
you missed me. By the way, you can kill those bots for HP on the toy box map. Well, I didn't think you knew. I just won't say anything next time, and I'll just let you die. How about that?
Why does Columbo look like he's retarded?
Maybe because he is retarded. How did I miss all those shots? I will now consider your unconditional surrender.
No. You missed.
What do you sound like? Whooshki! You missed. Get away from me.
Why?
I don't deserve to get whatever you're about to give me. I'm an innocent little tomato.
What?
Except,
Stupidest line I've ever heard.
wee. That is not what I sounded like at all. Fine, you get the first kill. Fine, be that way. What are launch pads going to do? Please inform me as to what they will do. Absolute. Bruh. Mommy! Booski, ma da, da.
Rude.
Don't care. You. Bruh, really? Really? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I see which way the wind's blowing. Can you stop it with the goo gun? Rude. First kill. Well, my first kill to you, not the actual first kill, unfortunately.
Yeah, that goes to me.
Yeah. Well, either way, if you start to win, if you leave because of the live event, you automatically forfeit the match. So either way, I win.
No.
Time to get rid of your crappy trap design and input a better one.
Why?
Because my traps are cooler.
Why?
I don't know. Because you don't have a very good trap design?
Why?
You're asking the wrong questions.
Why?
What you should be asking is, why is he better than me?
No.
What will I ever do to be better than Nick?
No. It's not the first thing that's coming to mind here. Thinking about how to get out of paying my taxes. That's what I'm thinking about.
Ain't nobody talking about taxes.
That thing. Taxes suck.
You don't say.
Hey, don't you have to pay taxes?
Yeah.
I don't have to pay taxes yet.
Good for you. You want a cookie?
No. Why would I want a cookie? What are you doing?
Trying to destroy you before you even get down here?
Why?
Because it's funny.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Why?
What are you? How are you? Where's that blasted shooting coming from? There you are. What's up, King Devin? Nice to see someone here. By the way, my brother's here with me in the stream. We're both playing Fortnite right now. Say hi.
Hello.
And we got a lot to talk about this stream.
Nazis.
No!
Nazis. We're talking about Nazis.
No, we are not.
Yeah, yep. We're talking about Nazis.
Will you stop that?
What, the Nazi bet?
Nobody was talking about no Nazi. Anyway, back on track.
Nazis.
We're going to be talking about
Nazis.
ongoing videos and
Nazis.
what happened last night with the Cybermen stuff for anyone who is not familiar, and also what is going on next week and the future of the channel.
Nazis.
Will you stop that?
Nazis.
What is your obsession with Nazis?
Cool outfits.
That's it. Really? Really?
Cool outfits.
Never mind.
Funny people, too.
How are they fun? How are they funny?
They're funny.
How?
They're funny.
That there's no logic behind that. How is murdering and subjugating funny?
They're Nazis.
That doesn't make any sense! You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
Nazis.
I'm gonna enjoy this far more than I should. But did you see the recent announcement about, like, the Cybermen and John and Daniel stories? I've confirmed that I am redoing the John and Daniel story. Oh, King Devin said they're funny looking, if that's what you were referring to. I take it that's what you were referring to? They're funny looking?
Nazi. What do you think?
I'll just assume that that's the answer. I don't even know where you are.
Neither do I.
How do you... Never mind. Okay. I guess you are not there.
21 minutes.
You don't say.
Oh, I lost connection. Oh, I got kicked out. Why did I get kicked out?
Why do I feel like you're lying?
My connection broke me.
Wow.
I was having such a fun time talking about Nazis. Hunting under combos, but
Bruh.
what do I get? I still
Well-
get to talk about Nazis.
Well, I'll just wait until you come back, kill the few bots here, and then go back up, get some stuff. I'll just wait until you get back in the game, and then I will beat you again. I'll wait until there's a few more people in before I go into too much about the channel and what's going on. But the main deal of it is that the Cybermen and John and Daniel stories will be coming back to the channel. And I have a bunch of announcements regarding recent media that I want to bring to attention, being Dragon Ball Daima and Scream and stuff. Oh, also, King, have you seen the What If Stu Survived single parter? I posted that right before I went to bed last night because I wanted you guys to have at least something since I got rid of the Cybermen story. So I wanted you guys to at least have something to watch, so it wasn't feeling like I just skipped out. If you say that crap one more time, I will personally put you in a creative hub and just spawn 20 bots with the strongest weapons.
Nazi bots? Have you ever played Wolfenstein or something like that?
No?
Play it. It's a game literally based off of if Nazis won the war.
Good for you.
Amazing game.
What's up, Sleck?
Yeah.
I saw it this morning, but haven't got the chance to see it. So you saw it, but didn't see it. I get it. That's funny.
Yeah, we're here just talking about.
Shut up already with that!
What,
My God,
Nazis?
you really make me want to hit people.
Well, that's sad.
Ugh. I can't even get up there.
Why are you getting so offended about the Nazis?
I'm not. Oh my God.
They're just Nazis.
Yes, but you keep never mind. I'm just gonna think about puppies and kittens.
Well, that's a stupid mindset to have. Think about Nazis.
Why?
Because they're Nazis.
That doesn't make any sense.
Think about being think about being in World War II and just shooting the Nazis' head clean off, and you're just over here with all your buddies and the military counting how many Nazis you killed that day. Sounds like a very enjoyable experience.
Sounds like you are just way too obsessed with that.
Nazis?
Yes.
They're just Nazis.
He's being special today.
What? I'm always special.
Yes. Yes, you are. Anyway, since we have a few more people going on in here.
We're talking about...
Shut up! I will personally come over there and punch you. But I'm not going to do that because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice big brother. Shh. Zip the lip, onion dip.
Who says that?
You're right, you're not an onion, you're a grape. That's why you're so full of wine.
Terrible joke.
That was not a terrible joke.
That was a terrible joke.
Get it? Because grapes are used to make wine.
Oh my God, I get it, yes.
Okay. Well, you said it was a terrible joke, so I figured...
Yeah, well, it was.
Okay. All right. Now, as I was saying...
We're talking about Nazis.
I'm about to come over there. Can I talk about the channel, please?
Only if you confirm a Nazi video. I want you to confirm a video fully based off of Nazis.
Well, I'm making a What If Hitler Lived here in the future.
Yeah, well, I want a video completely based off Nazis' outfit.
What would be the reason for that? Just to insult the outfit?
No.
Then why?
Just talk about the outfit for like an hour.
That's how invested you are in the Nazis.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm never gonna do that, but I guarantee someone has. As I was saying, yeah, I got rid of the Cybermen story, and I confirmed that because I'm going to be redoing the Cybermen story, that the John and Daniel project is coming back as well. But I will not be working on either one of those things until the middle or end of this year, possibly even the beginning of 2026. So for those who haven't, I posted last night, what if Stu Mocker survived the single parter. And I did that because I wanted you guys to at least have something for the weekend and not me just ditching the Cybermen project and leaving you guys with nothing for the weekend. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, that means that I'm going to be having to pre-record up to both the parters of the Doc Ock project, meaning I only have one project left after that that's saved. That is the Shane and the Saw franchise. So after I get to that point, which should be by the end of the weekend, I have to work all the way through the list, through the Skyquake and John projects, and the King and John F. Kennedy. And then I gotta do the What If Merle Spared Gargiulio, which has been a long time series that I've been wanting to put on the channel. And then the What If Frieza Turned Good. That's the only other 3-year project that I have not completed. And that one will actually stay because I did really good with the What If Frieza Turned Good. And all the other stuff, it's just the only project I sucked at was the Cybermen story. What's up, TF? Nice to see some people in here. Yeah, I'm just explaining what's going on, more or less. And then in a few minutes here, in the next 10 minutes or so, we'll see, and I'll show you guys, who won this week's character figure vote. So I explained all that, and I have the Stu Mocker Part 1 out for you guys, so you have something to watch for the weekend. And then next week will be the Boromir What If and both parts of the Doc Ock series. And I'm going to be working on 5 consecutive stories next week, so I can get ahead of the 5-6 story routine. So you guys will see the Cybermen story return and the John and Daniel story, but it just will not be right now. Matter of fact, I'm more invested in doing the Cybermen story than the John and Daniel one, because I put a lot of work into the John and Daniel one, and for me to lose that when I had to switch laptops, it was very disappointing. And the Cybermen one, I feel I could have done 1,000 times better with that one. And it got criticism. And the only good thing about it is that it showed me up on Reddit. I forgot to explain. By the way, my brother's here with me in the stream. I forgot to explain to you that my Cybermen story made it on a freaking Reddit post. So I'm no longer just on Patreon and Discord and YouTube and stuff. I have now officially made a thread on Reddit. And I didn't even have to try.
Nice.
So those 2 stories will get redone, and it won't just be an inclusion of the McQueen Walking Dead verse, like I said that I would. Now you will actually see the story return. And that will be around the same time, like I said, middle or end of this year, or the beginning of next year. That's a promise. Both stories will be coming around the same exact time. So it actually feels like I finished that chapter. And then what else? Oh, next 2 orders of business. Dragon Ball Daima, for the Dragon Ball fans here in the stream. I already explained that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is officially canon as of Dragon Ball Daima, along with making every race Majin except the Saiyans and the Earthlings. But that's not all that we got. Because as of the latest episode of Dragon Ball Daima, episode 18, which is titled Awakening, we officially have got Super Saiyan 4 canonized in the series. So yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is legit, but it's a lot different than you might think. For those who haven't seen the pics or the episode, it's not with the black hair, and it doesn't transform Goku into an immediate adult. His whole body is like Gogeta's, where the hair is red. And the fact that Goku is still a child. They also introduced a new Eternal Dragon. And yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is legit now. Why aren't we hurting each other? I think we're on the same team. I need to switch my team. I don't know how to do that.
Don't think you can.
Respawn. So yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is legit. I mean, I could show you guys a picture if you guys totally want me to. And then you guys can see for yourselves. Other than that, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is legit now. Can you change your team?
No.
Then how the frick are we supposed to hurt each other? I think it happened because you got into the game and then, like, came in. So you just want to go Battle Royale? Since you're on the live event here soon?
Yeah. Something else.
We'll just do that. You good?
No.
And then, besides Super Saiyan 4 being legit now, which I'm definitely going to be using in What If stories, and the only thing that I had a problem with is that it didn't cover the fur on his whole arm. Like, part of it stuck out. Like, before, they made it cover almost to his entire fist in Dragon Ball GT, but here, it goes all the way to here. And that was just confusing. But other than that, I love the fact there was Akira Toriyama's, dying wishes that give us Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So those being his, last pieces of work, was really freaking cool. And then what else? Oh, I explained this if you guys saw my Stu Mocker one-parter. Those of you who actually did. I explained that apparently, even though the movie isn't coming out for another year, apparently for Scream 7, the movie has confirmed that Scott Foley's actor, or Roman's actor Scott Foley, is coming back, but he's only coming back for a small role. So that just tells me that I think he's not going to actually be coming back to life. He might just be coming back in a flashback or something that motivates or angers Sydney. And then we got Matthew Lillard, Stu's actor, finally coming back, which makes my what if all the more possible. And shows that he hasn't explained what he's doing with his role yet. So we could be looking at Stu Mocker finally coming back. Or I hope that they don't do what they're doing with Roman's actor and only having him come back for a small little bit. I hope they actually do something with Stu Mocker, because people, and I explained this in my one-parter, people have speculated and still continue to say, hey, Stu Mocker could have and still might be alive. And he was supposed to come back in Scream 2 and 3, but that was dropped for whatever stupid reason. Oh my god. Don't freaking show that crap. So I think that's all my announcements. I pretty much went over everything that I had to. What about you, D? You got anything? You haven't been with the fans here on the channel in a minute.
Can I address the accusations against him?
No. Anyway, yeah. D hasn't been on the channel here in a minute, and it was actually his birthday just recently. It was just this past month. Also, do you guys, I mean, I did say hi to you guys just now, but how are you guys doing since you guys are asking each other? I don't want to seem like a bad, streamer or anything if I don't ask the people how their days are going.
Why is there so many announcements?
Because in the Fusion Reborn movie, Hitler actually made an appearance. They actually, and his whole army and everything, and Goten and Trunks took him on. Like, literally, Goten and Trunks. Like, they even went as far as to use fusion.
This guy?
Yes. So, yeah. What if Megatron didn't give Bumblebee the cure? Bumblebee made a compelling enough case that I feel like Megatron would have to give him the cure. You know? Like, why wouldn't he? And what else? I feel like Stu will come back and be like the mastermind for this part, but with heavy scars on his face. Well, he had a TV thrown on his face. So for him not to have scars would honestly, like, how? He would be like Troy level superhuman at that point.
You should do this.
What is that?
You should do this.
That just looks like a weird humanoid version of Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
You should do it.
That looks like Dragon Ball Evolution if they put Super Saiyan 3 in
Grow
there.
your hair out. Do this. Live action Dragon Ball.
My hair's red, first of all.
Yeah, we'll dye it blonde.
My natural
blonde.
color is blonde, thank
And
you.
just leave it blonde and grow it down to your knees?
I'm leaving my hair red. I've always wanted my hair red.
Do it.
No.
Do it. You gotta get it. A 6-pack? Yeah, you need a 6-pack.
I would only get a 6-pack if I was going into wrestling, like the WWE.
Get a 6-pack to cosplay it.
No.
Do it.
Do you want to play the freaking game or not?
Hold.
Well, you're the one who wanted the live event. Now you don't even seem invested.
Hold. We need to wait for the timer to end so we have exactly 5 minutes. So we're going to sit here for 2 minutes.
For 324. I'm okay. I was just working on part 2 of my rescue bots. What if? Yeah, I've been helping out TF Motion Freak, or his new name now is TF Freak Studios, A stories or ad stories. He made a Google Doc too, and I helped him with the Google Doc and a bunch of ideas for his channel. And he mainly does Transformers, horror movie, and MCU stuff. And when he started 2 months ago, he got 400 plus subscribers just from doing 1 or 2 what if ideas. And he put the Constructicons in Transformers Prime. And then his next one was, what if Tony Stark was in the Michael Bay verse, like the live action movies? And now he's putting the rescue bots in Transformers Prime. The Constructicons I was invested in, and it was a really good story. Same with the Tony Stark, but I'm not into the rescue bots. It feels way too kiddie, like what they did in that show. The rescue bots just seem like very childish.
The girl in the middle of the Pickle and Wolf Girl kind of look like Batgirl.
Not really. It looks like a mix between the lady in Wreck-It Ralph, Agent Calhoun or whatever, and I don't know. It just does not look like her Batgirl. I've seen plenty of Batgirl pictures. Yeah, me too. I didn't think I was going to. They didn't show anything besides like supposed Mortal Kombat, but I didn't know whether to believe it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got that going on for him, and I explained everything to you guys about what's going on, and what the channel's going to be doing. But guess what? That also means that since most of the stories up to the what if Merle spared Gargiulio are all going to be short. And that's another thing. I officially, as of yesterday, saved up to 2,000 ideas on my Google Doc. So that's going to be for the next like 15 plus years, but not so much because the vast majority of those ideas are not going to be put into series. Like, if they are, it's just going to be like 2-3 parts. But the vast majority, they're just going to be analysis videos. So that means that the next few stories up to the What If Merle Spared Gargiulio are going to be very, very, very short. They're just going to be single parters like the What If Stu Macher Survived. And it is on to the 1 hour mark. The winner for this week is Cliff Jumper by a pretty good amount. Yes, that is a lot. A definite lot. I will save. I don't like having to turn my phone around now, since that's the unfortunate crutch of streaming off my phone now, is having to turn it around and show off my laptop. So I will post the picture like I always do on the community posts and the Discord and the Patreon and all that. You know? So you guys will see the Cliff Jumper pic very soon. It will just have to wait till after the stream. You're like dead, dude.
There's a lot of people here.
It doesn't show health or shield or anything on my screen.
Yeah, don't go to the thing.
What thing?
Oh, God, it's so annoying.
What thing?
Don't do anything. Stay in the red circle.
Okay.
Oh, I just respawned. That's good. Yeah, don't do anything. Don't get out of that red circle.
All right.
It's kind of like a death trap. And don't accept anything from him. He'll give you a weapon, and then people can kill you. I'm pretty sure if you do nothing, you'll be fine.
Okay. So, yeah, Cliff Jumper is the winner, but I'll wait to show the picture on the community post and the Discord and the Patreon and such. And it's up to you guys now whether you want to continue to see that Reddit post that I made with the now old What If Cybermen Turned Good, since I'm going to be redoing that whole story here in the future. So it's up to you if you want to continue to go on Reddit, or hey, maybe another post will be made about me in the future if I don't eventually make a Reddit post, because I've never done that before. That surprised me enough that I ended up on Reddit. So it's up to you guys.
Okay, we have 2 minutes.
And then I think that's everything. I pretty much explained everything I needed to. You guys have any expectations or any questions about recent stuff or anything? Nemesis Prime story. Oh, he also made What If Nemesis Prime was in Transformers, or met the Decepticons, like Silas's Nemesis Prime.
Nice.
Like, what if Megatron used a Dark Energon and found Nemesis Prime's body and then used it? And he gave the entity from the ship that like was doing the Iacon coordinates and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He gave that entity a whole story and made it a host for Nemesis Prime's body. So that was one of my favorites. That and a little bit of the Constructicons, but more so the Nemesis Prime. He also made Soundwave a Prime.
50 seconds.
Yeah, we're in a live event right now in Fortnite. Yeah, you haven't been in the stream for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ow.
It's nice having you back. Whoa, jeez. Hopefully this live event is freaking interesting.
I'm Daigo, and we're watching Daigo. It's amazing.
We're just jumping around.
Mm-hmm. Waiting for it to start. He's gonna try to save his sister.
What are you talking about?
She's stuck in the spirit realm.
Daigo is saving his sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jade or something. 5 seconds.
Thought it was already starting. Okay, now it's starting. What are these? The freaking Infinity Stones?
No, he's a mask maker. They're masks.
Oh.
Duh!
Well, excuse me for not getting invested in the Fortnite story.
Hey, isn't that the mask he wears? Oh, yeah, it is. Good. Wait, doesn't just have a... Why is he taller?
I'm glad I inspired you to save What If Megatron used Nemesis Prime, and What If the Autobots used clones. Can't wait to see your interpretation of those. Well, thank you.
Oh, great, this guy.
I think we're in trouble.
He's fine. Oh, maybe not.
I think he's killing him.
See, it's fine.
What's going on here?
See, he's just... Oh. Fight. Oh, he's using the spirits things.
Oh, we're seeing a ninja battle. Nice little swords.
I told you. You didn't trust me.
I haven't seen a fight like this since the monster and the robot.
Oh, get kicked.
Why are you stealing our souls?
Pretty sure he's made out of souls.
Yeah, most likely.
Oh!
How is this not destroying the map? It's like they're fighting on the air.
They're covered in spirit stuff or whatever. Don't you see their feet?
What is he, from Dragon Ball?
No, didn't suspect Fortnite to have death in a long time.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't really have main characters dialogue. What is this?
What? Yeah, what is that?
Oh, it's spirits. Okay, I'm going back to the... Oh, is this gonna be the place where the live event for when the season starts? Possibly? Maybe?
Yeah, most likely. Still not showing my health or anything.
Yeah, because...
It's not over.
We're still technically in the live event.
I don't think it's over.
Ask about the spirit. I can barely remember the times there, but it was spirit room was dark or evil. Okay then.
I'm guessing it's not over.
It's I'm pretty sure. Yeah, over. For now. Good.
Oh, once we get out.
Don't get out. Don't get out. Stay in. People can shoot you.
What's the point in staying in there?
People can't kill you.
Toy Story would never fit in Hotel Transylvania. Just saying.
People can't kill you.
Frick.
Well, that's great.
Hey, you almost died before me.
I'm just gonna stay in here for a couple.
Yeah, and just leave me to die. I see how it is.
Look, if I don't have a gun and she's all sold out. You know?
That's why you get out and find weapons.
Yeah, well, everybody's scattering, so, you know, it's not really a good idea.
Sissy. I guess since I'm dead here, I could show you guys real quick the picture. Get at least a little sneak peek. So this is the cliff jumper picture. Little preview there. And then if you guys want to see real quick, I'll show you guys something else.
Give me tips.
Just give me one quick second here, because my computer's being stupid.
Yeah, I know how to read it. Okay, that was a good mini live event.
It was decent.
Yeah, well, mini live events aren't supposed to be all this big thing. It's supposed to be like a short little thing to usually get ready for the next season.
All right. So I showed you guys the picture there. And if you guys need a recollection of Daima, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's legit. And it makes his hair look like Sonic the Hedgehog. But that's just because Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3 is different. And then Super Saiyan 4. Nobody's name dropped what the form is. And Glorio made a wish on the new Eternal Dragon, which I'll get to here in a minute. But I want to show you guys at least first the new Super Saiyan 4. So look, these are all the new pictures and stuff, more or less, about the new Super Saiyan 4 and all that. And this right here is fan made for adult Goku Super Saiyan 4. But now you see the hair of the OG Super Saiyan 4 is not. The hair color for the OG Super Saiyan 4 is black, whereas the new is red. And now we got a new Eternal Dragon right there. And it looks just like Porunga. This is the Demon Realm dragon. And Glorio made a wish while Goku Super Saiyan 4 was fighting against Goma, aka, Universe 7's Jiren. So the question remains, did Glorio actually betray our group, or did he wish for everyone to be adults, and we might be getting adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku? And honestly, I'd be so freaking hyped. The only question that I have, since we only have till the end of February for Dragon Ball Daima, we gotta see how this all ties into Dragon Ball Super with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Why don't they ever use these forms again? So that's what we're gonna have to find out. Guess we're done with all that live event crap. Can you just stop that?
I'm stretching my arm.
I'm sure you are.
Specifically my right arm. A little bend to it.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I've officially saved over 2002 what ifs. Oh, that's another thing that I forgot to mention. Stuff I'm watching at the moment for stuff for you guys to recommend. I just finished the Ice Age. I just finished Ice Age, Monsters Inc., Wreck-It Ralph, and then I watched Edward Scissorhands, and now I'm just watching single movies off of Disney, and then I'll be done with Disney Plus. And the only thing left that I have in terms of watching stuff is buying stuff. And Bosch, which is another TV series, with Madison Lintz's Sophia, that she moved to that show. So that's going to be the first thing that I buy. And then after that, it's completely up for debate what I'm going to be buying and watching. But if you guys want to recommend anything from those several ideas, you're more than welcome. All right. Let's do this thing. Also, the 2025 Royal Rumble was probably the biggest Royal Rumble that we've ever seen. We got freaking AJ Styles who came back. We got Alexa Bliss. We got freaking Nikki Bella. And it was, and not even joking, it gave me over like 20 ideas, even like 30 ideas for the 2025 Royal Rumble. Also, I Show Speed, who is a popular streamer, and he makes a bunch of random crap also. He got destroyed last year at WrestleMania when Randy Orton RKO'd him, and Braun Breaker absolutely broke him in half when he speared him at the Royal Rumble. And now Aisha Speed's like, oh, I'm going to appear for the next Royal Rumble, and Roman Reigns and all you guys are going to get taken out. I'm like, dude, you're not going to beat Roman Reigns. If you got taken out in 2 blows by Braun Breaker and 2 blows by Randy Orton, maybe I should tell you something. And the thing is, Aisha Speed didn't even mean to get put in the Royal Rumble or put at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 40, he was there because Logan Paul was promoting his Prime drink.
Stupid.
And
Stupid. Tastes disgusting.
And the reason why he was at the 2025 Royal Rumble, the first of this month, was because Triple H told him to be in the Rumble. Because he was there talking to Stephanie McMahon, and he was literally just hanging out. And because Akira Tozawa, another guy, got taken out by another wrestler, Carmelo Hayes, Aisha Speed was the only one in the room to get put in the Rumble. So he only helped by pushing a guy out who was Otis. And then he helped Braun Breaker get rid of him. And then Braun Breaker turned on him after Aisha Speed did a backflip. And he was getting all in the zone. And Braun Breaker, at the speed of freaking light, I'm not even joking. You watch the clip. Braun Breaker spears Aisha Speed. He literally goes from this end of the ring to that end of the ring and spears Aisha Speed in 5 seconds. Not even. Fastest spear and effort of destruction I've ever seen.
He's not even a really a wrestler, though.
Braun Breaker?
No.
Aisha Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He kind of just...
He got destroyed.
Wrong time.
Wrong place.
Yeah, he kind of just gets...
Well, 2 years in a row, it wasn't his fault. Because like I said, first time last year, he was put at WrestleMania to promote a drink. Logan Paul's drink.
Which is disgusting.
I've never tried Prime.
It's disgusting.
And then, yeah, for here, he was forced to be in the Rumble. So, I didn't know they had a barrier at the top of this room. That's new.
Who's next? Yoink.
They should have put someone like Brock Lesnar or freaking AJ Lee. I would have totally went with freaking AJ Lee. Okay, we just got a random Ryan Lopez in the chat, and apparently I'm gay? Look. Meh. Hey, Slick or King or some one of the moderators, you mind booting this guy? Freaking clown. I want to see this Zapatron. If it's even in creative. I guarantee you it's not. I bet you anything it's just a Fortnite OG weapon.
No, it's not even from Fortnite OG.
It says it's only in Fortnite OG.
Yeah, it was in Save the World, and people thought it was coming to Battle Royale back then. And
so it's actually in Battle Royale. Well, then where is it?
I don't know.
Because I ain't seen it. Much appreciated there, Slick. We haven't had a troll or a bad guy here in a while. So that just came out of completely freaking nowhere. But hey, the channel's growing, so that's just to be expected. The bigger the channel grows, the more clowns that are going to come in. You gotta watch what music you play because it could get copyrighted. And I don't want to get into trouble.
It's a Fortnite.
Yes, but actual music is put into Fortnite, which could get me in trouble. Why do you think I don't really play music during the streams? Because I don't want to get into trouble.
To search up not copyrighted music. There's like entire playlists of it.
Conflicted whether to do the all-out map or just another creative map. It's up to you.
I don't really care.
What the heck, all-out map. We're just playing creative mode, more or less. I'd be playing Sparking Zero, but I could take a break from that game since I beat Goku's story mode, and the fact that you're here want to play Fortnite. So yeah, the 2025 Royal Rumble gave me over so many ideas. Probably the most ideas that I've gotten from something, at least in a row, because in general, I'd be lying. Because I have way more ideas from way other franchises than just WWE. I didn't even do WWE for the longest time because it took me forever to get into wrestling. Not just because I didn't want to, but because I wasn't sure if I would like it. But then I started getting into John Cena and The Rock, and that's what got me into WWE. And then last year was my big year for getting into the program. What if Sea Spray joined the Decepticons? I'm going to say no, because Sea Spray was just an ordinary wrecker. And I honestly have a problem. I'll get to that in here in a second. But what I'm getting at is the fact that we only saw just a bit of him and that he was a wrecker showed that it'd be kind of wrong to put him as a Decepticon. Especially if he was blown to bits by one other Decepticon, to be frank. And I kind of am conflicted with the whole Smokescreen joining the Decepticons, because it would kind of kill Optimus Prime, for one thing. And then you'd have to find someone worthy of being a Prime who wouldn't be Smokescreen, because obviously. And there wouldn't be a true motive for Smokescreen to join the cons, so I can see why it was your least voted. And I'm thinking of getting rid of it if I got... I don't remember if you asked me to save that or not, but if you did, I think I'm getting rid of it. Because it just does not seem logical for Smokescreen at all. And that's probably why it was the least voted, because it's not logical at all. Not to say it's a bad premise, but it's just the wrong guy. Sea Spray's the wrong guy also, because you hardly have anything to work with his character. for one thing. And for another, he's a wrecker. So to put him on the bad side, that's kind of wrong if you ask me. Oh, you're thinking of brainwashing him. I mean, sure, but that would kind of take away from his arrival, to be honest. But hey, it's up to you. I'm honestly just thinking of reconsidering it. Did you get your weapons that fast?
Yeah.
Well, that was freaking quick.
I just pick whatever. Makes me better with the weapon.
Well, what do you want, a cookie?
Yeah.
Well, too bad.
That's mean. Why offer it?
Because I wanted to see your reaction.
That's stupid.
That ain't. It's called comedic timing.
No. It's called being a jerk.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Exactly what I said, maybe. What'd you think I said?
Pizza.
Ain't nobody talking about no pizza. Hi.
Plane collision.
Actually, it's an aircraft collision.
Oh, shut up.
Because you don't have a plane. So it would just be aircraft. Oh,
Not be a nerd for 2 seconds.
I have to be a nerd. I literally have a what if channel about looking into everything. You're basically asking me to stop being who I am. That's not very kind.
Yeah, well, not very,
Clearly. Oh, did you see the thing about what happened in Washington?
Yeah.
That helicopter and the plane crash? You just made me think of that. I mean, it's not cool, but, you know, you just made me think of it. That's why I don't trust freaking...
Look, it was a military training thing, which lost control or something?
I don't think that's exactly how it happened, but whatever.
Lost control.
I don't know the full story.
It wasn't on purpose. That's all I know.
Well, I don't think... Nobody ever said that it was on purpose. Did you... Oh, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here. I don't find this very funny.
Yeah, well, I don't find it funny all the time you use traps.
Well...
But here we are.
Well, I'm better at using traps. Thank you very much. Are you saying that I should just stop being smart?
Yeah, be dumb.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. You're just mad because I'm an intelligent human being.
Never said that.
Well, you don't have to say it. It's just already true.
Nah.
Now you're making all these wolves die because you're trying to tame them and crap.
I did tame one of them.
What's up, Zeke?
I have a friend named Zeke.
He's also a person I inspired to do what ifs, along with TF Motion Freak. He mainly does Walking Dead. He started doing a what if Maggie and Sasha, what if they died at the lineup instead of Abraham and Glenn? I do what ifs. I know a way to make them work. I trust your judgment, and everyone has different fields of what ifs also, which can also grow the what if community, because I've said this to my audience before, D. The what if community sucks. You get people that don't even put in a quarter of the effort to do what if ideas, or you get people who don't do the right what if ideas. And even the people who post don't even like invest in what they do. That's what makes me different. And hopefully the people that I inspire think almost the same way. But hey, it's up to them. And yeah, Zeke, I inspired to do what ifs too, and have helped in giving advice too. He hasn't made what ifs in some time. He's not like, he's a younger kid, you know?
Mhm.
And TF, he posts almost as often as I do. I post on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then stream on Saturdays. He posts just like every few days. There's no set schedule. But as for Zeke, since he's younger, that most likely affects his uploading process and just what he does with his channel. But he has made his one what if so far pretty freaking cool. With the Maggie, and he made Carl take Sasha's death. And the edit of Carl as a zombie was freaking epic. I actually really liked that. So, and then Zeke and TF got to talking on his channel or whatever. Zeke's channel. And I'm glad that I got two people who I inspired to do what ifs to get to talking.
I don't want to make a YouTube channel, but it keeps not letting me.
Didn't you make one and it worked?
No. That was with my old account, but I forgot the password.
That account that you commented on my cliff jumper video?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Nice attempt. You have to do a lot better than that there, Jackie boy. You're going down, Buckethead! You ain't gonna overtrap me. Yep, and it's okay if you want to remove that smokescreen one. I'll still do it. Hey, go right ahead. If ever I get rid of an idea or don't want to do an idea and somebody else does, I encourage you. Because maybe you could actually find a way to help me think of a way to actually do it. So we'd be helping each other, you know? So it would benefit us all. So I encourage people to do ideas that I don't, because it could help us out a lot. All right, time to go for the next few weapons. Excuse me. Excuse me. Huh, what are you going to do now? What you going to do? What you going to do? That is nothing close to anything of what I sound like.
Yeah, it is. Very accurate.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going for the sword if that's what you're asking. There's no need to do that yet. I say yet. And once again, do apologize for the Cybermen and the John and Daniel stories getting canceled. But if you guys saw recent posts and everything like that and the Stu Mocker video, that stuff is returning. So, hey, I never thought that I'd return to the John and Daniel story outside of the McQueen Walking Dead verse, but here we are. And also, since you were not here yet, Zeke, Cliff Jumper won the vote. I'm not going to show the picture again, but I will show it on the community post and then my Discord and my Patreon. So Cliff Jumper won, and Bane and Hulk are the 2 second place winners. So they will be in the next poll alongside 2 randoms. So, yeah. But yeah, that's basically how that works. And then I mainly talked about the Dragon Ball stuff and everything. I don't know that that you're into Dragon Ball mainly, but yeah, we were talking about that and the fact that Scream, Matthew Lillard and Scott Foley, Roman and Stu's actors, are coming back. Except Roman's actor's not going to be for anything major. But Matthew Lillard hasn't confirmed whether or not it's going to be for anything major for him. So, we could be looking at Stu Macher finally returning, which makes my what if all the more logical. So wait, if they're firing, what are they firing at? Well, now I know they're firing at me. What the frick? It's probably the first time there's been a tie in one of the votes. No, there has been 2 second place winners before. I just don't remember which one. Are you freaking... You're shooting at the bus, not me, you dolt.
No.
What's the point in that?
That.
Yeah, I did that.
No, I did that.
Don't credit yourself for my awesome destruction.
I did.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Nick, I just looked at the vote and both Wheeljack joined the cons and Smokescreen are tied. Neat! So at least that Smokescreen one is actually getting a bit more love. Hey, I say as long as you can think of a way to make it logical, I'm all down for checking it out. And it could most likely make me think of a way. I just don't see that lining up with any kind of, like, you know, making sense. A story has to... You can make a story silly and a bit wild and, like, okay, maybe a little bit of, like, hey, that would never work like that, or that doesn't make sense. But 9 times out of 10, you want the story to be, like, logical enough to make a what-if story. Otherwise, you're just... That's why I got rid of the Cybermen story, because I did not make half of it make sense. Like, half of it kind of sucked. So King Devin, I hope you're at least happy that the John and Daniel story is coming back, because I know you really liked that, and you at least commented on the Cybermen story. But I just figured that since I'm bringing the John and Daniel story back near the end of the year or whatever, that you'd be really happy to hear that. So that's why I mainly brought that up a bunch in the Stu Macher video and the community posting just now. And one second. I need to fix something. But yeah, hopefully you're excited about that, King. What are you doing?
I don't know.
How did that do nothing? Stop running like a coward. No. You're a sissy. That's what you are. If I miss a question or anything, it's because I'm in a car right now. Okay. That's all right.
Oh, tactical retreat.
Uh-huh. Sure. And that's called a tactical killing.
No, that's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stop lying to yourself.
It's not a thing.
I'm gonna keep doing this until you fight me for real. That's the entire. Really?
Oh, flag.
How are you not dead?
I'm stuck.
You know what that means.
I got out of it.
That's what you sound like. Get back here, you rat! It's rat killing time.
I think that's called the exterminator.
I don't care. Think I care?
My arm's falling asleep.
Yeah, probably because you're freaking trapping yourself. Have you lost your marbles? You must die by my hand. Yeah, you're dead. I guess you're getting cold.
Yeah. Okay.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and find some more weapons. So King, are you still here? So you guys got any questions or anything about like stories or um anything that is going on? Like even like regarding the cancellations and just stuff like that or upcoming stuff? Real question is, where the frick did he go? I'm totally gonna peek. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. He's totally at that frickin' base. Has he lost his marbles? Question is, where the frick is he at? Oh, frick, 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 frick. I don't want to get him out of his hiding spot too much. I was wondering, what if will be coming out next? I'll tell you the release schedule here in just a second. Just give me one quick second here. I am not driving like this. Why is it? What is this? Inverted controls? Like, frick. Okay, so I forgot you were not here for a good part of the stream. So, the release schedule, the Stumacher one has just been released, and that was the third one on that list. So now I'm going to be working on the weekend, the Boromir, since I had to get rid of the Cybermen story. I am going to be working on and uploading next week What If Boromir Survived and both the parts to the Doc Ock story. And then I'll only have What If Shane Walsh Was in Saw saved, which means I got to work on the Skyquake story, the John in the MCU story, the King never getting, or the King getting lost instead of Lightning, then the John F. Kennedy, and then on the next list, What If Merle Spared Gargiulo, and the Frieza Turn Good is my last 3-year-old project, and that one's actually going to be uploaded. The Cybermen one's the only 3-year-old project that sucked. So that's why it's getting redone. So after I get basically 6 stories done, since the Frieza one's already done, then I'll be caught up again to the, 5, 6, even 7 stories that I want to be. But since I got rid of 2 projects so far this year and I'm going to be remaking them, being the Cybermen and then the John Daniels story, which I never thought I'd remake, outside of the McQueen Walking Dead verse, that means that I'm going to have to put in twice as much effort and twice as much work. But that's what this year is all about, 2025. Making it matter more, doing more, like building more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what is going on there. So that's the upload schedule. Any other questions? I'm in the car listening in. Yeah, besides the question about the upload schedule, is there any other questions about ongoing stories or anything for the channel? Thanks for clearing that up. I'm excited for the Doc Ock story, though. Me too, because I actually put quite a bit of effort into that, even if the effort that I put in, especially for the Doc Ock Venom, didn't get used more. But for what it's worth, I did pretty freaking good with it. That's all you could ask for. And if you ever need help wondering what the schedule is, you are always more than welcome to check out my community post tab, because it's still saved on there, both of the schedules. And you're always free to ask me, and I'll clear it up for you. I'm excited for Doc Ock. Yeah. I'm totally not caving him in or anything. Wait until he comes back down here. I mean, I'm done with the stream here in 10 minutes, so if he doesn't come back down, then I guess I win? Depending on how much health he has left. I didn't do nearly as much with Doc Ock Venom as I would have liked, but I did do plenty with his character. Because Doc Ock is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. He's actually right up in the top. He's right up at the top next to Sandman. I'm also still going to be doing What If I Was Always... I'm also still going to be doing what I was always doing before What Ifs, which is stuff with my figures. That's cool. I do that stuff too with my figures. It's just that I can't do more, and I can't show them all off on shelves and stuff because this is a What If channel, and I intend to keep it that way for one thing. And for another, I don't have accessibility or room, literally, to be able to show off all my figures at once. So that's why I do the pictures and the special votes and everything like that. So whenever I actually do have enough room to put shelves and stuff like that, then I'll just have them all out in the background or something like that for when I stream or make videos. Meaning that the character figure votes, I'm most likely going to get rid of. When that's going to happen, I have no idea. But this is just a holdover till then, and see what your guys' opinion on who your favorite character is, who you think would win in a fight, who you think is just the better person, or how cool the figure is, you know? I imagine. I've seen just a tiny little bit of your stuff, but I didn't get, like, too invested. And since I'm going to be working on basically 5 consecutive stories, as I've already explained, that means my Skyquake one, I gotta, like, boost through. And then, like I said, the John MCU, the King, the John F. Kennedy, and then What If Merle Spared Gargiulio. By the time I get to What If Merle Spared Gargiulio, it'll probably be by next week. Because all those ones that I just mentioned, up to What If Merle Spared Gargiulio, are single parters outside of Doc Ock being 2 parts. So it should be relatively easy to get through them. And I also forgot to mention that the Skyquake one, I think I'm going to make it up to, I believe the Cliff Jumper one was 8 or 10 parts. I'd have to go back and check. No, wait, that one was actually 12 parts. So the Skyquake one I'm spoiling right now is not going to be as long, but it's definitely going to be longer than the Tailgate one. And as I've said, I'm going to be doing What If Tailgate came back instead of Shockwave, because that's the only way to make Tailgate come back without him getting killed by Shockwave. Because as far as we know, Tailgate was literally one of the weakest Autobots in history. And that's saying a lot considering what they've done to my boy Cliff Jumper, who's supposed to be one of Optimus Prime's fiercest warriors. Yeah, the Merle one I've been meaning to do for a long time. I wanted to release that last year, but a lot of other cooler stories and stuff like that took its place, you know? And I had a lot more going on. So considering the stream's like over, I think I'm just gonna go in and freaking kill him. I know he's gonna be a little irritated at that, but what else can I do besides just sit here? Don't really have an option. So I'm just gonna end this right now. Sorry, not sorry. Got him. I believe you posted that comment whenever I showed off the picture for the Skyquake story, which, by the way, once again, thank TF for making that picture for the Skyquake story. I literally was so stumped on how to make... I knew how to start the story because I've never had a problem with starting and doing stories, except like once in a while I'll hit like a roadblock. But I literally could not figure out a single way to like show off the picture for the story. So yeah, definitely thank him for that. That's why I'm glad I have a freaking community, even if you get the occasional troll and rude person along the way. But hey, that's guaranteed to happen, especially the bigger YouTuber that you grow. We're getting just a tiny bit more on Patreon, but I'm still trying to boost that up so I can gain revenue off of that because, as I've said, that's my way of making money. So hopefully the bigger that the channel grows, the more people go on and see the Patreon, because that's going to be even more vital for the future since the ads are just a freaking bust at this point. Even if I tried to do all that again, I'd probably end up breaking an entire another side of my table because I already broke one side freaking for 2 days straight. I tried with the ads and it did nothing. Plus the ads pay you way less and they pay you only like 10-30 cents. And that's if you get that per ad click view. If someone accidentally or purposely clicks on an ad of yours. Whereas the Patreon, depending on what you sell on there, be it pictures, videos, merchandise, like shirts and stuff, you can make freaking millions off of Patreon. Much more successful than what YouTube ads have to offer. So I'm hoping that that grows within time, especially this year. I want this year to be the year where everything like exceeds all of what I've ever done. Like the Patreon, I want that to become like an honest to God, like freaking one of the best things that you've ever seen regarding this channel. And then as for the Discord and the channel itself, those I want basically everything to exceed like what I've ever done with this channel. That's thinking huge here. And I've already said that about this year, trying to make everything bigger, better, and like the best that it's ever been. But anyways, we've approached the end of the stream. So to cap off everything, Daima has had a lot of freaking upbringing with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta being canon. Stu and Roman's actors Matthew Lillard and Scott Foley are back. Don't know what's happening with Matthew Lillard. Scott's only coming back for a small role. I already explained all of what I have with the projects, but if you need a refresher, just check out the Discord and the community posts for updates. And those who haven't, check out the Stu Mocker single-parter for my next Scream story, because that will hold you guys over for the weekend as I work on all the other stuff to catch myself up and give myself a fresh start for next week, since I had to get rid of the Cybermen and John and Daniel projects. And then Cliff here has won. The picture and the next vote will be posted. Well, not the next vote, but the picture will be posted to the Discord and the Patreon and the YouTube community posts straight after the stream, along with the next poll being created for you guys to see. So with all that said, thank you guys for joining the stream today. Had a good bit more people than we usually do in the stream. We actually had a lot of the main people. TF, Zeke, Slick, and King Devin. So that was really cool. So with all that said, thank you guys for joining the stream, and thank D, I guess, for being here, since he hasn't been here in a minute, even though he just left. With all that said, I will see you guys later for the community post and the poll and everything like that. And next week for a bunch of updates and a huge bunch of updates regarding stories, since I'm going to be working on 5 consecutive stories all of next week and try to have it done by next weekend so I'm all caught up, because I really got to like boost myself if I want to, like, you know, have the stuff out and like do better stories and stuff like that. Got to really boost up my critique and the way that I do things. But with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stuff and are hyped for the future of the channel. And I will see you guys later on the channel for the stuff, and next week for a bunch of updates and very good, exciting, even if some of them are one-parter, stories on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys later. Thanks for joining the stream.